My dear children, how are you? I hope you are fine. We are discussing about the concept fractions. What are the types of fractions we have discussed? Proper fractions, improper fraction, mixed fractions, equal fractions, like fractions, unlike fractions. These are the concepts we have already discussed. What is mean by proper fraction? We are classifying the types of fractions based on the values of numerator and the denominator. What is mean by proper fraction? If the value of numerator is less than its denominator, such fractions are said to be proper fraction. What is mean by improper fraction? If the value of numerator is bigger than its denominator, such fractions are said to be improper fraction. What is mean by mixed fraction? It is a combination of a whole number and a proper fraction. Such fractions are said to be mixed fractions. What is mean by like fractions? If the given fractions having same denominators, such fractions are said to be like fractions. And what is mean by unlike fractions? If the given fractions having different denominators, such fractions are said to be unlike fractions. And last, equal fractions. What is mean by equal fractions? Fractions having different numerator as well as denominators, but they are equal to the same value. Such fractions are said to be equal fractions. Okay. In today's class, we are going to see how to add and subtract fractions. Okay. The only conditions for addition and subtraction of fraction is, listen here children, we can add only the like fraction, that is, we can add or subtract only the like fractions. What is mean by like fractions? If the denominators should be same, such fractions are said to be like fractions. See here. See the first one, add the following fractions. See the first question, 1 by 4, 2 by 4. Observe the denominators children, here also 4, here also 4. So the given fraction is a like fractions. As I told, we can add and subtract the fractions only whether they are like fractions. So we can add or subtract these fractions. Okay. First we are going to see this concept of addition by using the diagrams. Okay. See here. What is the first fraction here? 1 by 4 plus what is the next fraction? 2 by 4. Okay. Now we are going to add these two like fractions. Only we can add or subtract like fractions only. Okay. Remember this. See the first one, 1 by 4. For 1 by 4, here we have the diagrammatic representation. What does the 4 represent? Totally we have 4 parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. Among the 4 parts, one is selected. So for that we have shaded that one part. Okay. Here we have plus. So here we have plus. What is 2 by 4? Among the 4 parts, we have to shade 2 parts. That's why we have shaded 2 parts. Do you understand children? So this represents 1 by 4. And this diagram represents totally we have 4 parts. Among the 4 parts, 2 parts is shaded. So 2 by 4. Thus, the fraction for this diagram is 1 by 4 plus 2 by 4. Totally, how many parts are shaded? Here 1, here 2. So totally 3 parts are shaded. So for that, if you are adding these two diagrams, we get this one. Here see, among the 4 parts, 3 parts are shaded. So in order to add these two fractions, we get the answer 3 by 4. How do you get this 3 by 4? By adding their numerator. See here. Here we have 1 as the numerator. Here we have the 2 as the numerator. In order to add these two fractions, we have to add only numerators, not the denominators. Listen carefully children. In order to add these two like fractions, we must add the numerator. Don't add the denominator. For that, you have to write the step like this. See here, 1 plus 2 whole divided by, here you have to write 4 1 times. Do you understand? Then only you get the answer 1 plus 2, 3 by 4. I hope you understand. See what is the question? 1 by 4 plus 2 by 4. Here our operation is addition. The condition for addition of fraction is the fraction should be like fraction. What is mean like fractions? Denominator should be same. Here we have the same denominator. So these fractions are eligible for addition. That's why we are going for the process of addition. Here I have given the diagrammatic representation for addition for your understanding purpose. While you are doing the sum, you just write the steps only. Don't write the diagrams. Okay. For your understanding purpose only, here we have the diagrams. For the fraction 1 by 4, we have this. For the fraction 2 by 4, we have this diagram. In order to add these two diagrams, we get 3 by 4 fraction. How do you get? Here we have 3 parts shaded for the whole 4 parts. That's why we have 3 by 4 as the answer. See here we have the steps. 1 by 4 plus 2 by 4 is equal to, how do you add these two fractions? By adding their numerators. Do you understand how to add the two fractions? By adding their numerators and writing their denominator only one time. That's why we have 1 plus 2 whole divided by 4. So what is your answer? 3 by 4. I hope you understand. Next see the subdivision B. 2 by 5 plus 1 by 5. Before add the fraction, you must check whether they are like fractions or not. See here, they are like fractions. Yes. Why? They have the same denominator. So we can add these two fractions. Okay. Here we have the diagrammatic representation for these fractions. Okay. What is the first fraction? 2 by 5. 2 by 5 means totally we have 5 parts. Among the 5 parts we have to shade 2 parts. See here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Totally 5 parts and 2 parts are shaded. So what is the fraction for this? 2 by 5. You have to write the shaded portion as a numerator and total parts as a denominator. Okay. Plus count how many parts totally? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So totally we have 5 parts. Among the 5 parts, 1 part is shaded. So write the 1 as the numerator. So 2 by 5 plus 1 by 5. What is the step I have told to add the two fractions? By adding their numerator. Now we are going to write the step. So 2, first write the first numerator and then you have to write the operation symbol here, addition. So plus 1. The next numerator is 1 divided by, in the denominator you have to write the denominator only one time. So write the 5 only one time. So what is the answer? 2 plus 1, 3 by 5. See here, totally we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts. Among the 5 parts, 3 parts are shaded. That's why we get the answer 3 by 5. So these are the diagrammatic representation of this addition. See here 2 by 5 plus 1 by 5 which is equal to 3 by 5. These are the steps we have to do for the addition of fractions. 2 by 5 plus 1 by 5 which is equal to, how do you add the two fractions? By adding their numerators. Here what are the numerators? 2, 1 to 1. What is our operation? Plus. So 2 plus 1 by 5. 2 plus 1, our answer is 3 by 5. I hope you understand. Shall we move to the next one? See the next sum. 4 by 9 plus 2 by 9. Before add the fractions, we have to check whether they are like fractions or not. See, observe the denominators, they are same. So they are like fractions. So we can add or subtract them. Here our operation is addition. So we have to add the two fractions. Okay. See here. So first you have to count what are the total number of parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So totally we have 9 parts. Among the 9 parts, how many parts are shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4. So you write the 4 as the numerator. Thus 4 by 9 as represented as a shaded portion. Okay, thus we get 4 by 9 plus totally we have 9 parts. Among the 9 parts, how many parts are shaded? Only 2 parts. Thus we have 2 by 9. Do you understand, children? Okay. Which is equal to, how do you add the two fractions? By adding their numerators. So what are the numerators? 4 and 2. What is our operation? Addition. So here you have to put plus. And how many times you have to write the denominator? Only one time. So write the denominator 9 only one time. So 4 plus 2. What is your answer? Yes, 6 by 9. Thus among the 9 parts, 6 parts to be shared. See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Among the 9 parts, 6 parts are shared. That's why you get the answer 6 by 9. I hope you have understand how to add the like fractions by using the diagram. Okay, next we are going to do the addition sums without using the diagrammatic representation. Okay, see the sum 2 by 7 plus 3 by 7. Before add the fraction, you have to check whether they are like fractions. See here, the denominators are same. So we can add that fraction or subtract that fraction. Here we have the operation addition. So we are going to add this. How do you add the fractions? By adding their numerators. So add the numerators. 2 plus 3 by, you have to write the denominator only one time. So 2 plus 3 by 7, which is equal to 5 by 7. I hope you have understand how to add the like fractions clearly. Next we are going to see subdivision E sum. Okay, what are the given fractions? 10 by 3 plus 7 by 3. Before add or subtract the fractions, you must check whether they are like fractions or not. See here, the denominators are same. They are number 3. So the given fractions are like fractions. So we can add or subtract the two fractions. How can you add the two fractions? By adding their numerators. What are the numerators? 10 and 7. So 10 plus 7, you have to write the denominator only one time. So 10 plus 7, 17 by 3. See here children, we get here one fractions. What is it? 17 by 3. Now you have to say what type of fraction is this? Proper fraction or improper fraction? Observe the values of numerator and denominator. The numerator is bigger than its denominator. So it is improper fractions. Once you get improper fraction as your answer, you have to convert that improper fraction into mixed fractions. In the last class itself, we have discussed how to convert improper into mixed fraction. You know that already very well. Okay, now we are going to convert this improper fraction into mixed fraction. For that, you have to divide 17 by 3. Okay, so 17 comes in 3 table? No. So for that, we can use 5 3s are 15, 6 3s are 18, which is greater than 17. So we can write 5 3s are 15 here. So write 5 as the quotient. 5 3s are 15. By subtracting, you get 2 as the remainder. Already we know how to write the improper fraction into mixed fraction. We know that formula Q R by D. What is the formula? Q R by D. Q is quotient and R is remainder and D is divisor. Okay, see here. Here what is the divisor? 3. So denominator remains same and remainder became numerator and quotient became the whole part. Thus, if you add the fractions 10 by 3 plus 7 by 3, you get the fraction 17 by 3. If you get the answer as a proper fraction, you have to leave the answer as it is. Suppose if you get the improper fraction as your answer, definitely you have to convert the improper fraction into mixed fractions. How do you convert? By dividing the numerator by its denominator, you can convert the improper fraction into a mixed fraction. Okay. See the next sum, 5 by 6, 7 by 6. They are like fractions. So we can add these two fractions. So 5 by 6 plus 7 by 6. How do you add the two fractions? By adding their numerators. Whether if you have 2 or 3 or 4 more than that fractions, how can you add the like fractions? By adding all the numerators, you can add that given fraction. Okay, here in the question we have only two fractions. Now you have to add the numerators. 5 plus 7 by, write the denominator only one time. So 5 plus 7 by 6. So what is your answer? 5 plus 7? Yes, 12. 12 by 6. Again we got an, yes, improper fractions. So we have to divide this. So we have to convert this into mixed fraction. For that we are dividing the 12 by 6. So 2 6 are 12. Thus we got the answer remainder as 0. Once you got the remainder as 0 means you just write the quotient alone. Thus you have to write here only 2. Do you understand, children? You can also write this step without using this division. How do you write? See here, if you got the answer 12 by 6, if you know whether the 12 is multiple of the denominator, whatever may be the numerator, if you once you found out the numerator is the multiple of the denominator means you just cancel it. 1 6 is 6, 2 6 are 12. So 2 by 1 we can easily write it as 2. Okay, this is also one of the method. You may convert this into 2. Okay, like this. Okay, here we got the answer 12 by 6 equal to 2. So far we have discussed how to add the given fractions. Next we are going to see how to subtract the given two fractions. See here, observe the first one. 4 by 17 minus 2 by 17. For add or subtract, the given fraction must be like fraction. So see here, the given fractions have the same denominator. So we can add or subtract. And here our operation is subtraction. How do you subtract the given fraction? As we did in the addition sum, here also we can subtract the two fractions by subtracting their numerator. So you have to write the numerator as 4 minus 2 by 17. What is the value of 4 minus 2? Yes, 2 by 17. That's all the answer. Do you understand? See the next one. 3 by 20 minus 1 by 20. Obviously they are like fractions because they have the same denominator. How do you subtract these two fractions? By subtracting their numerators. So 3 minus 1 by 20. So what is your answer? 2 by 20. See here. Here we have the 2. Here we have the 20. Both the numbers are divisible by 2. So we are cancelling both the numerator and denominator by 2. So 1 2 is 2. 10 2s are 20. So what is your answer? 1 by 10. Okay. You may stop up to this answer. If you know the cancellation means you have to cancel both the numerator and denominator. Try to cancel the numerator and the denominator if possible. Okay. See the next one. 16 by 25 minus 10 by 25. How do you subtract these two fractions? By subtracting their numerators. So 16 minus, here what is the number? 10 by 25. 16 minus 10, what is your answer? 6 by 25. Do you understand? See the next one. 19 by 8 minus 17 by 8. Now we are going to subtract these numerators. So 19 minus 17 and write the denominator only once. So 19 minus 17, what is your answer? 2. So 2 by 8. See here we have the numerator 2, denominator 8. Both are divisible by 2. So using the truth table, 1 2 is 2, 4 2s are 8. So our answer is 1 by 4. Do you understand, children? Here how do you write this number? 1 2 is 2, 4 2s are 8. Don't write this answer. Don't write the table. Write only the times. See here. 1 times of 2. 1 2 is 2. Write the times. Okay. Here 4 2s are 8. Here we have the answer. Here this is the table. Don't write the answer at the table. Write only the times. Do you understand? That's why here we have the 4. Similarly here also we have done. See here. 1 2 is 2. 10 2s are 20. Here we have written 10. Don't write 2 on 20. So here we have 1 by 10. Here we have 1 by 4. Do you understand? See the next one. 11 by 13 minus 8 by 13. Thus the given fractions are like fractions. So we can easily subtract the fractions by subtracting their numerator. What is the answer? 11 minus 8. Yes, 3 by 13. That's why you have to stop up to this. Okay. Next is see the last sum. 18 by 25 minus 12 by 25. So what are the numerators? 18 and 12. How do you subtract the two fractions? By subtracting their numerators. So 18 minus 12 by 25. What is your answer? 18 minus 12. Yes, 6 by 25. Thus, in today's class, we have discussed detailedly about how to add the given two fractions, how to subtract the given two fractions. Okay, write your classwork very neatly and do your homework correctly. Whenever you find time, read the multiplication tables. Okay, thank you, children.